Feminines, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you don't already know, I am Miya Jha and I'm an intuitive reader here on YouTube. So today I wanted to do a reading for you all, and the reading for the title for today's reading, I had to write it down because I knew once I started the camera I would forget. So who or what is worth investing your energy into? So for this reading, we're going to jump in. We're going to start off with just some key details or key energies that you need to be aware of. Then we're going to deep dive with tarot, and then we're going to follow up with advice from another deck. So we're going to use 3 different decks for this reading. Maybe more, who knows, you know, what we get pulled into. But I just want to tap in and see who or what is worth investing your time into. First and foremost, before I even start the reading, Divine Feminine, you should be at the top of that list. I don't know who needs to hear that, but y'all, today, not just today, just lately, I've been wanting to, you know, experience and get more into my sexy energy. So today I decided to tap into that energy, and then actually as of late I've been doing little things here and there to, you know, to tap into that energy. Your sexy looks different, your sexy may feel different, so if that's the energy you want to tap more into, or maybe it's something else you want to tap into, I don't know, whatever that means for you, Divine Feminine. This is just my truth. So I just want you to, you know, surrender to your own truth as well, Divine Feminine. So what energy have you been wanting to experience more of, and right now you may not be experiencing? Whether you have some kind of blockage in your life, like this could be other people or just energies that you're around right now. This can be the environment you're in, whatever the case is, Divine Feminine. And how can you embrace more of that energy that you do want to experience, so you do want to feel? So tap into that energy, Divine Feminine, and, you know, see where it takes you. Okay, so if anything, it gives you this boost of this sense of freedom, this sense of confidence, just walking in your true authenticity. And, you know, this is what, you know, today, this is what sexy looks like on me today, but tomorrow, you know, I might be feeling something else, or, you know, whatever the case. So also, somebody needs to know, experiment with yourself, Divine Feminine. Experiment with the things that you like or that you're interested in as well. So that's right off the bat. So now that I had my little spiel, we're going to go ahead and hop into the reading. I'm going to start off using the Intuitive Life Coach Oracle deck. And this is what is going to give us the key energies today. So what are the key energies for Divine Feminine at this time? Our cards are already trying to come out. Alright, that's enough shuffling. So we're going to see what energies come out for you today, Divine Feminine. I hope everybody is feeling well. You know, looking good, feeling good, all the things, pampering yourself, loving on yourself, treating yourself, just all the things, and allowing yourself to receive that as well. Oh wow, we got so many. I'm just gonna take the first one. Well, I'll take 3. All right, there was a lot of cards, so we have a lot of energy around you, Divine Feminine. So I'm definitely getting more so like this could be opportunities. So for some of you, like I said, you could be exploring different opportunities, or exploring, you know, the different facets or characteristics of your character or who you are, and the energies you want to tap more into, becoming the person of your dreams, even, Divine Feminine. So first and foremost, we have the Visionary card. I hope y'all can see that. Hold on, let me see. I mean, I see myself so clearly. Wow. So y'all, I am gonna be the focus today, but the first card, well, I guess you can kind of see it back here. So the first card we have here is Visionary. So it says you are learning to synthesize all your creative ideas into action. So Divine Feminine, I feel like instead of just kind of sitting around dreaming about things and, you know, wishing things were differently, or, you know, just even, you know, your overall life look different, or different aspects of your life looks different, or you want to be seen in a different light, or you want to, I don't know, you just want to explore more about yourself and the things that you like, or the things that you're attracted to, or whatever the case is, Divine Feminine. I feel like instead of, you know, allowing those things to live in your head, you're allowing it to manifest in the physical for you. So you're stepping into that energy, you're moving into that energy, just all the things. So Divine Feminine, trust your dreams. There's definitely something that you need to know here. So, or follow your dreams, become the energy or the person that you want to be. Step into the energy you want to be, instead of saying I want to do more of this, or I want to look like this more, I want to feel like this more. Instead of saying that you want to, start doing it as well. Follow up with that action. Divine Feminine, we have Entrepreneur here as the second card. Y'all, this came out in another reading, so I know a lot of you, we have a lot of boss babes here. I don't even know why I need to call you that. That could be the name of somebody's company or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's something that you call yourself, because it's not even my usual language, but definitely like boss babes type energy. So we have the angel number 55 here. So I feel like your steps are being ordered, because I literally just had another reading where the number 44 kept popping up, and then here we have the number 55. I think that same reading, I mentioned the 44 has this. So somebody, your steps are being ordered right now, Divine Feminine. So trust that. So even when it comes to whatever visions that you have for your life, or what you see yourself doing, instead of imagining that and allowing it to live in your head, start stepping into that energy and become that. Do that thing. Put yourself into position to receive whatever it is, you know, that you envision, that you dream of. I don't know who needs to hear that, but yes. But it says with the Entrepreneur card, be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. So Divine Feminine, you definitely have options. So when it comes to following your dreams, you never know what direction is going to head you in, what kind of opportunities are going to present itself to you, you know, from following whatever these nudges are, or even just the overall intrinsic feeling that you'll get from it as well, Divine Feminine. So I feel like that's an energy that could definitely light you up. So trust in that, Divine Feminine, and also be open to your options here, or explore your options. So if something seems, you know, presents itself to you and it's appealing, and, you know, why not give it a try? Why not look more into it, or do your research, or whatever you feel you need to do to welcome more of that energy, Divine Feminine. So the next one we have is authentic self-expression. Y'all, did I not say that at the beginning of the video before these cards even fell out? Okay, but it says, for authentic self-expression, it says be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing way. So yes, Divine Feminine, you have no idea what kind of blessings could be attached to you actually just moving in your true authentic energy, and just embracing who you are and how you show up in the world. For some of you, you literally could be holding back from yourself and your truest desires, and your joy and your happiness, and even your destiny, because you're most so worried about, you know, how you might look, or how others might view you, or, you know, they might label you, or whatever the case. But the truth is here, Divine Feminine, only you know who you really are. And if you're not, you know, acting or being your authentic self, you'll never actually get to experience who that is. You'll never actually see the fruits of, you know, what comes with walking in your authenticity. So that's something that somebody definitely needs to know here. I'm gonna pull a few more cards from this deck, because I'm already loving this energy. Yes. Who or what is Divine Feminine worth investing in right now? So It's definitely about you here, Divine Feminine. Investing in yourself, putting that love into yourself, indulging in yourself, even in what, whatever that means for you, Divine Feminine, how that resonates. The first thing I got here, well, the next card I have is Dark Night of the Soul. So, Divine Feminine, I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning of this reading, but I definitely wrote it down. We are not only embracing our shadow side, but we are, taking note of it. We're getting to know it more, and therefore being able to embrace it. So with this Dark Night of the Soul here coming here, under the Visionary card, it says you are in the midst of a spiritual awakening, Divine Feminine. So right now you could be waking up to your true power. Maybe you've been sleeping on yourself for too long, or you've been holding yourself back from, living in your truth, living in your authenticity, just whatever the case, because of, like I said, how others might view you, or how you might be seen or be mistaken for even, Divine Feminine. But I feel like you're coming into an awakening that, what it does for you intrinsically. And then a lot of times people don't even know who you are, or what they're talking about, or whatever the case. So sometimes people project even. So that's something that I feel like you're becoming more aware of here as well, Divine Feminine. So be aware of even the energies around you that try to project themselves upon you, and not allow yourself to soak in that energy, or to, accept that as your truth. You know your truth, Divine Feminine, and as long as you're walking in that, can't nobody touch you, And they can't take that away from you either, Divine Feminine. I don't know who needs to hear that, but they cannot take your truth away from you. Only you can be the best you that you can be. I don't know who needed to hear that. It kind of felt like a tongue twister coming out. But what else does Divine Feminine need to know about the energies to invest in? So as I'm shuffling, all of a sudden my hand started hurting, and I'm just like, what came to me was, it's gonna hurt sometimes. So sometimes, Divine Feminine, I think you need to pay attention to, especially when it comes out for your dreams. We got, like, because I'm focusing on the entrepreneur card to get more energy on that as well. But like, I feel like that's something that is a part of your dream, in a way. Some of you are not following that, so pay attention to, whatever that energy is here. But like I said, my hand started hurting, so it's like, it's gonna hurt. So when I say it's gonna hurt, it's gonna require you to let something go, or require you to do something different, or step outside of your comfort zone. So it might not be a physical pain, Divine Feminine, but it might feel like a pain even to get started. But if I feel like if that's the energy that you're in, it's probably something not really worth investing in. If you don't, if something feels like a pain to you, if that makes sense. Also trust your intuition, because especially with us getting this here about not only visionary, but with you having some kind of awakening here. So trust your intuition, Divine Feminine. I feel like a lot of times you might know something, or you might be aware of something, and then somehow another energy could crush that for you, or sometimes you just tend to forget, or you sleep on yourself even. So that's what it could be, Divine Feminine. We got let's see, the next card we have to come out, we have Trust and Forgiveness. So again, this is about those people who, tend to project upon you. Whatever the case, trust the path that you are walking, Divine Feminine. Trust the path where you're being led. Trust your dreams, and continue to follow them by taking action and allowing yourself to receive, what is in alignment with said dreams here, Divine Feminine. But it says, it is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. So for some of you, even when it comes to your business, or a form of entrepreneurship, or whatever the case is here, it's like you have this fear of opening your heart to something. Maybe you could feel fear failure. For some of you, this can also be in the aspects of love. When it comes to trust and forgiveness, you might be afraid to open yourself up, or open your heart up to love again, because it has been hurt before. But divine feminine, I feel like when you're in the right position, you will know. I feel like but maybe not, you know, not allow yourself to be afraid even. Sometimes, oh wow. So sometimes I feel like as you're embracing more of even your darker side, like that, or your shadow side, even the parts of you that others may not see or may not know, or you know, whatever the case, or even those parts of yourself that you know you deny yourself of for whatever reason. I feel like by you embracing that more and you even moving in that energy, even in fear, like, and no longer letting fear even touch you, I feel like it's opening space for you to experience more, experience better, even divine feminine, and literally living your dreams. And then instead of worrying about so much of what didn't work out, or you know what was different in the past, or whatever the case is here, divine feminine, I feel like you're learning to not worry so much, and you're learning more to take action, and then trusting the process, or trusting, you know, that you're doing your part, and you know whatever else is meant for you is in the divine hands, and you're allowing that to take place here. And then we got the angel numbers card. So definitely the angel number I mentioned earlier, we had 55. The last video was 44. We saw a lot of that, and some other angel numbers in between. Some of you have definitely been following angel numbers, so sometimes you might get a thought that comes to your head and then you see an angel number. That's confirmation for you there, divine feminine. Sometimes that could be the little symbols or the little nudges that you're receiving to let you know that you're moving in the right direction or you're making the right decision. So just pay attention to those, divine feminine. You don't have to go looking for them. If you know anything about angel numbers, you would know that they appear when it's time for them to appear, but you will see them. You literally catch you off guard or just kind of come out of nowhere. Sometimes, you know, you can get in the energy of expecting them, because you know the more you follow those nudges, the more you know you expect to see them at some point. So I feel like in a way for some of you, that's letting you know that you know your angels, the divine, is always there for you. But it says pay attention to the signs. Your angels are trying to deliver you a message. So divine feminine, if you know you've been looking for confirmation, you are definitely receiving that through your angel number, so pay attention to that. Yeah, so let's dive more into this energy, and we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Ooh, this thing don't want to shuffle. Let's deep dive into these energies for what divine feminine should be investing in. I just saw the Magician card, so I'm definitely getting like the energy of self-mastery as well, divine feminine. So meeting that part of yourself that you know that you are, like, or you know that lives within you, but you know you haven't let that part of yourself out or allowed that part of yourself to live even freely, divine feminine. So we definitely got self-mastery. Explore your options. Embrace growth. And just welcome the abundance and overflow that comes with it, divine feminine. So some of y'all, literally, it's like you've been sleeping on yourself. Some of you, you've been sleeping on yourself so much you don't even know it. I won't even say you just been sleeping on yourself. There's just this awareness. So that's why we're addressing the shadow side here, divine feminine, because I want you to see the part of yourself that, you know, maybe others see that you don't see in yourself, or maybe that part of yourself that, you know, is longing to shine and come out into and see the light of day, and you know it's somewhere hidden within you. So yeah, divine feminine, this is your awakening. All right. We got the 4 of Wands. Y'all can't even really see these cards. We have the 4 of Wands. So I guess this is the clearest picture you're gonna get, because the closer I get, the worse it gets. So the 4 of Wands. That card, I always see some kind of stability. So starting off with like a sturdy foundation, alignment even here, Divine Feminine. For some of you, this could be partnership. Wow. Wow. And before I even saw the card and flipped it over, we got the Lover. So I said for some of y'all, this could literally be partnership, but this could also, with this partnership, this stability, this could be this co-creation with the divine, because we also got the High Priestess here. So this can be some kind of connection, as in gaining love or receiving love. So I feel like even moving in your authenticity, even moving in, you know, being yourself and embracing yourself and even the different aspects of yourself, Divine Feminine, I feel like you're inviting more of that energy even when it comes to other people or even a community here for some of you. But for some of you, you literally could be inviting love in by moving in your energy and being your authentic self. So you literally don't have to pretend to be anybody or anything other than who you are. I see you definitely like trusting the different parts, the different aspects of yourself, and always seeing the beauty, the love, even the sexy within yourself, no matter in, you know, where you are or what you look like. It's like it's an energy that lives within you. Even Divine Feminine. 4 of Swords. I feel like that card is not always associated with change, but I'm definitely feeling like change here. So for some of y'all, there's a need for change when it comes to your stability. You're supposed to be doing something. You're not doing what you love, or you're not around the kind of energy that you love. Tell me more about this. Or some of you could be literally like moving in a state of fear, because like as this connects to what I was saying earlier, you could be moving in a state of fear of, you know, I've put in all this effort before in the past, or I've tried something like this before and nothing ever became of it, or I didn't, you know, I didn't receive what I thought I would from it, or whatever the case is, Divine Feminine. Some of you need to allow yourself to grow, or allow something to grow, whatever that resonates with for you, Divine Feminine. I think you would know as I say that, but I feel like that's the energy you're definitely getting over. You're trying to, you know, gain some kind of new sense of foundation, even like I'm getting like even starting off on the right foot. Some of y'all, this could literally be starting over. Tell me more here. What we need to know about these energies for the life. Okay, yeah, so excuse me, y'all. I still got a really bad cold. At least I think that's it, or I'm getting over the flu. I don't know. But I've still been coughing. But we have the Page of Cups. That's definitely like crush energy. So for some of you, even with this coming out right up under the Lover's card, like that definitely could be something that you're like an energy to pay attention to. So for some of you, you need to know that the kind of love that you put into your relationships, or the people that you like or even see potential in, put that into your business as well, Divine Feminine. Don't, you know, because I feel like that same kind of energy put into something that is meant to, you know, make you better. Like even think of the intention behind it. I feel like, you know, it's something that's bound to grow, even, Divine Feminine. So for some of you, it's like fall in love with your business, fall in love with what you do. Some of you even just falling in love with yourself, because by you doing more of what you love, what you like, and inviting more of that energy into your life, I feel like it manifests not only in the form of people, but it also manifests in the form of different opportunities that open themselves up to you. some of you, divine feminine, you need to know that, you know, just as, you know, the way that you see yourself, even, or you see your business, or you see something that you know, whatever it is that you envision, or whatever these visions or dreams that you've been having about yourself and about your life, I feel like the more that you invest in yourself, I feel like you're attracting others who want to invest in you as well. I'm not really sure how to, because I'm definitely getting more of an energy of like even crush energy. So you could have someone wanting to invest in you because they, you know, they could literally have a crush on you, or this could be somebody who believes in you, or they see the potential in what you do or what you can offer even. So some of y'all definitely needed to speak up. Like, y'all definitely been in like a lot of energy of like throat chakra lately. So this could be speaking up for yourself. But like I mentioned in another reading, this could be, if it's not even just physically speaking up for yourself, this could be like the action that you take. So allowing your actions to speak for you, divine feminine. And again, I feel like that is definitely in alignment with what we were talking about earlier when it comes to dreams. Like, not just letting them live in your head or even in your heart, allowing them to come to light. Divine feminine, sometimes you just got to put yourself in that energy to, you know, embrace more of that energy and receive it. So we got two cards that flipped over here. We got the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So this definitely gives me like a choose your battle type of energy, divine feminine. I feel like definitely take your time with something and do something the right way, even like because I'm definitely getting like an energy of like choose your battles, picking your battles. Because even for some of you, there may have been a lot of things. This could be situations, jobs, relationships, just different things in life that, you know, you put your all into, or you put as much into it as you could, like that you had in you, and maybe it didn't work out here, divine feminine. But I feel like that's because it's something else you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be an entrepreneur. You're made to be an entrepreneur. You're made to even stand alone. And when I say stand alone, that doesn't just mean like you're just meant to be by yourself forever, or whatever the case. Because I know some of you here are interested in love and are open to love. So allow yourself to, you know, be in that energy and receive that. But divine feminine, you have to love on yourself more to receive that energy. And what I mean by that, by, you know, making choices in life where you're no longer, you know, just settling for whatever, and you know, still, you know, feeling like you're, you know, something's missing. You could have like feel like this empty void, or just feel like you're not living in your truth or living your best life. Even divine feminine, I feel like whatever it is that you pour yourself into, give it your all, but do it with your most true, authentic self-expression. And I feel like that's what's gonna get you out of this. And y'all, I had this deck flipped over and just laying on his back. Didn't plan for that, but we got the Justice card right here on the bottom. So divine feminine, there's definitely justice in store for you, but it's about you getting up and, you know, putting yourself in that energy to do the things that bring you joy, or make you, you know, feel better about yourself, or what makes you feel more confident, or what makes you feel sexy or beautiful, or what makes you feel, you know, successful, or what makes you feel, I don't know, balanced, fulfilled, just all the things. What makes you feel stable, even, divine feminine. And I feel like in choosing you, you're in, you know, that is love, and you're giving more of that to yourself. You have no, it's like it's inevitable for you to attract those things as well, divine feminine, because you learn not to just accept anything. And that's not speaking in a sense of like, oh, you're just better than any other person or nothing like that. No, divine feminine, I feel like if you resonate with this reading, you know better than, you know, anybody. That could be the furthest from the truth. That might not even be something that crosses your mind, but it's like that's how others assign meaning to you, and just how you appear in the world. So instead of allowing others to make up stories about you, or whatever the case, and define what your story is supposed to look like, or what your happy ending is supposed to look like, or what your dreams even are supposed to look like, what your life is supposed to look like. Choose to be you, divine feminine. Embrace yourself, embrace who you really are, embrace what you love and what makes you feel good, and be you. So yeah, we're gonna follow up with I think it was called the Ancestors Oracle deck. I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember, but we're gonna follow up with any advice from the Ancestors deck here. Any additional advice that you need to know that we may not have touched on, divine feminine, or just energies that are very pressing that you need to be most aware of. So whatever comes out here comes out. I just saw the Seer card, y'all, so I'm definitely getting that visionary energy again here, divine feminine. So some of you definitely follow your dreams. Stop letting your dreams just live in your head, and instead put yourself in position to make those dreams happen, even if it means taking small steps, one thing at a time, one step at a time. You don't have to do it all at once, but you do have to start, and you have to start from somewhere, divine feminine. So that's what somebody needs to hear here. Divine feminine. All right, we got a couple cards came out, so we're just gonna take these before we end the reading. Okay, we're doing okay on time, I guess. We have the Shaolin Master. It says be graceful in movement and action. And before I even read that, I was getting I don't know, I'm just gonna say what I heard, but you are the master of your own fate, divine feminine. So that's something somebody needs to hear, because the way it even came out, and it's not even on this card, but you're the master of your own fate. But it says be graceful in movement and action. So divine feminine, this is about you, whatever it is that you want to do, show up and do it how you want to do it. Show up and do it right. Do it, express yourself authentically. Be you. And I feel like first and foremost, there's no way you can lose if you're embracing, parts of yourself that, sometimes even hidden, like I said. So yeah, definitely getting like student teacher role here. So for some of you, you could literally some of you could be learning patience first and foremost, but we also got like the energy of like student teacher here. So for some of you, you might be sleeping on yourself in a way that you it's like you're putting yourself in position to be the student when you're really meant to be the teacher. I don't know who that was for, but that's what it was. So stop sleeping on yourself. I heard like big fish, small pond. So next we have autumn. First and foremost, y'all, we already done stepped into fall. So for some of you, this could be confirmation that this is your season. Literally, this could be your season, divine feminine. But it says release the old and rest. So divine feminine, somebody here needs to know that there's something to let go of, or some not just something, but there could be somebody, or whatever the case is for you, however that resonates, divine feminine, to let go of at this time, and allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to have more peace in your life. So if you find that in certain areas of your life there's nothing but stress and chaos and overwhelm and depression, that is your your emotions, your feelings telling you something isn't right, and that some kind of change is necessary. So there might be something to somebody that you need to let go, that's attached, that has these energies attached to them, if that makes sense, divine feminine. So oh wow, and I haven't seen this card in a long time, don't see it very often, but we have White Witch, and it says be the light. So divine feminine, this is about you not only like living in your truth and your authenticity. Like when you step into that energy and step into that power, you're gonna have people around you who may not agree with what you do or how you look or how you just move through life or whatever the case is. Maybe because it's something that's unfamiliar to them. They could literally be self like projecting, like I said, divine feminine. But it's like regardless of, you know, whatever naysayers or whatever fears that, you know, are, you know, pushed upon you, or even internally those fears that you might feel that's keeping you from living in your truth and your authenticity. It's like moving past that energy and embracing who you are regardless, and walking in your light, divine feminine, allowing yourself to be seen. Some of you don't even realize, like I said, you could be a teacher. You just being yourself, showing up as you, doing your thing, and you know, you're a blessing to somebody else because they're able to see that. And you know, I feel like it wakes something up in them as well. So you just have no idea, you're a real inspiration to somebody. And now lastly, divine feminine, we have the heart guardian. It says love and let yourself be loved. So like I said, divine feminine, if you want to experience more of that energy, you have to, you know, not only give that to yourself, but also make space and open up your heart again to receive whatever that is. So this can be in different areas of your life. Where is it in your life that you need to experience more love, or that you want to experience more love? Is this in your job? Is this in your home life? Is this in your relationship? Is this in your, I don't know, your hobbies, or you know, what you spend your time doing? So that's the energies that, you know, you need to be aware of at this time, divine feminine. I hope this reading was helpful for, you know, somebody. I hope it was the inspiration you need, and I hope that you received the confirmation you need to get the ball rolling, to push and to do that thing, do your thing, divine feminine, and to move in your energy authentically and beautifully, and just all the things, because that's just who you are. It's just in your nature. So that's something you need to know here, divine feminine. But yeah, I've rambled long enough. Y'all, I have been letting y'all know in my past few videos I am offering personal readings now. So if you're interested in booking a personal reading, I know I had a lot of different just people reach out to me randomly asking about personal readings, so I am offering them now. So if you are interested, the information will be below. But yeah, until next time, divine feminine, bye.